Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Out on the Ranch. I'm Dr. Lee, and it is another beautiful day in South Texas. About 78 degrees, the sun's going down, nice little gentle breeze from the south coming in. There was a little bit of a rain shower south of this area today, and it really cooled the air down. So it is a welcome reprieve from the heat. Anytime we have a cool breeze in this month in South Texas, we are very, very thankful for it. I hope the weather is good where you are. I hope life is treating you well. I asked one of my buddies the other day, how's life treating you? And he said, Lee, like a baby treats a diaper. And I said, yeah, Tom, I've had days like that too. But this is not one of them. This is a great day. We've had a wonderful day, and it's now coming to a close. And I just wanted to come out here and catch up a little bit on a video that I neglected to end. And basically, it's the ranch under attack video. And the ranch at that time was coming under attack from both wild animals and also humans. The human side of it was a drilling company that contaminated our creek. And the animal side of it basically was hogs and coyotes. And I'm here to tell you today that the attackers on both sides have been neutralized. And both of them took quite a bit of time to take care of the situation. The coyotes, as soon as they munched up on most of the rabbits, they left town. So we haven't seen any coyotes except this poor little old guy that is just totally eaten up by the mange. And our rabbit population is already back. And as far as the pigs are concerned, we had to go to other methods to take care of them. And I've only been seeing 2 pigs repeatedly on the game cameras, and honestly, I'm not worried about 2 pigs. They will be back, but we'll do whatever we have to do at that time. And as far as the human part of the attackers is concerned, the damage that was done to my neighbor's place when they went through and raped all the land, taking out all the beautiful trees, that is what it is, but it's just like it was. As far as the creek that got contaminated, well, it started out looking like this. This is the beautiful creek about 2 years ago. And then here is the creek when it got contaminated. And this is a situation where they were doing some drilling, and they took the chemicals and the sludge from the underground boring, and they had a pit up on top of the cliff over the creek, but they either just dumped it and let it run down, or whatever type of securing device they had failed. And nevertheless, all the chemicals went down into the creek and created this aquamarine color down in here. So that's all chemicals laying on the bottom. So several state and federal and local agencies were contacted, and they all got together and finally came in here, and they used these portable dams. These dams, they fill them, they find a shallow area of the creek, and they fill these things, they inflate them with water, and they put one upstream and one downstream, and they drain all the water out between the 2 dams. And in the process, they get all the fish and all the frogs and all the turtles and all the salamanders, and they move them downstream, and maintaining the blockage of all the water upstream simultaneously. And then they get all the chemicals or whatever debris is in there out. They clean up the creek bed, and then once it's clean, they remove the dams, and hopefully everything comes back to normal. And here is what it looks like today. So it looks pretty darn nice. I got my drone, took it out this morning, flew it down there, and I went up and down the creek several times trying to find traces of that aquamarine color, that turquoise colored water, and I could not find any at all. I had a really difficult time because the swallows, there's a bridge not too far from where I'm standing, and the swallows go and try to, they don't attack my drone, but they're very curious. And the drone has an avoidance system where if it sees something, it will stop. And these birds were getting right in front of it, and the drone would stop, and then this voice would say, object avoidance activated, and it would stop the drone. And I like to never got my drone back. I thought I was going to run out of batteries because these birds kept stopping my drone, and I would have to wait until the drone thought everything was clear before it would come back. But nevertheless, the birds were down there kind of giving me fits, so I got the drone back and gave up on that. But I did get some good videos, and we do know now that the creek is clear. So there is the update for ranch under attack. Under attack no more. We've got the humans under control, we've got the animals under control, and everything looks good. One other thing I did mean to follow up on, and a lot of you guys have been asking about this for months, and I apologize for being so negligent in getting it up in a prompt manner, but if you'll remember, the bed in old Luther, my old 1953 ranch truck, has rotted out over the last few years, and it was really getting bad. This is a little intro that Drew and I made, and I was making it look like I was just throwing my water bottle in the back of the truck, and it fell out through the floor of the truck. And basically what was happening, I was just throwing it in the truck, and Drew was laying back there, and he was going to drop a water bottle through the hole of the truck. But I threw it up in there, and he dropped his water bottle, and the one I threw went through the hole too. So I throw one in and get two out. So it was kind of funny. We had a good laugh at that. But anyway, guys, I needed to replace the wood in the bed on old Luther, and I thought, I've got some old sheds around here that are falling down, and they've got a lot of good wood in them, wood that is very seasoned, and I thought that would make a great bed for the truck. So I cut all the pieces, so I had a lot of trouble getting the old bed out because all the bolts were rusted like crazy. But after going through my Sawzall, my cutoff tool, bolt cutters, you name it, I finally got the old bed out of there. And then I got the wood from the old shed that I pulled off, got it all cut to size and laid them in there. The question, the dilemma of all, was what side to have up, the old red barnwood side or the natural side on the underside. So I went back and forth, and I questioned you guys what you think would be best. And the results were about 50-50. It may have been a little bit more skewed toward the natural side. And honestly, I kind of thought I would probably just put the natural side up too. But I was unsure, so I went to the knower of all knowledge and I asked him. So Floyd, I've told you of my dilemma. Now I need a word from the wise. Red side up or brown side up?
Well, Lee, the way I've been all my life, I always enjoyed doing something a little bit different. And so I would say, just dare to be different. It's a patented remedy for everything you need.
Dare to be different.
That's right.
Spoken by the man with bright red suspenders. Doesn't hurt to be a little showy every now and then, does it?
That's exactly right.
All right. Thanks, Floyd. Always appreciate the sage advice.
Advice from Uncle Floyd.
All right, guys, there it is. There's our answer. So now the unveiling of old Luther. And you can give me your comments down below if you like it or not. A lot of people commented, Lee, it's going to look like a Christmas tree. And you know, it might, but you know, a few other viewers said, you know, that it's only fitting that Luther pays heritage to the ranch and wears the red paint. And a lot of people were worried about lead-based paint and all that. And yeah, I guarantee you that's lead-based paint. And the grandkids being back there, but they're old enough not to be chewing on the wood. And honestly, that old red paint, the way we use Luther, that red paint's not going to last very long at all anyway. So anyway, guys, there you are. The ranch is no longer under attack. Luther's got a new bed. Sun's going down. Life is good. I hope everything's going good where you are, guys. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you have a great next week. Thanks again for stopping by and saying hi. I always appreciate your comments, and I love all the wonderful things you have to say. You guys take care. I look forward to seeing you next time. Always remember I love you. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye now. So what you doing there, Al?
Neutering a dog, Dad.
All right. Who's gonna learn you?
That's a mistake.